I said, last week I was just fucking exhausted and made it short. A lot of people liked it fucking short. I got a lot of comments. Hey, fucking good episode, yada, yada, yada. You hit some points. It wasn't too long, this and that. I'd still like to hit the fucking 10-minute mark because, fucking the more used to timing and shit like that I get, the more I can do more things involving other people, involving certain segments and all of that shit. What I really should do is fucking crack down and just fucking like get like some kind of digital timer and throw it up in the fucking corner up there and fucking every occasionally glance up and see how I'm doing. But that doesn't matter. So fucking fuck my updates and all that for this week. Not that I screwed up any shit or anything. It just isn't relevant this week. So what I'm gonna get into now is time machines. Yeah, not the whole sci-fi aspect of actually traveling back in time. The whole aspect of being able to be in a place and feel the age that you were when you were introduced, or when you first felt this feeling of that overcame of you. Now, for me, what I'm talking about is recently this weekend I went to see one of the bands that absolutely got me into fucking punk rock, and it was 999. I've been listening to this band since I was like, I want to say 11, 12-ish. I got into them. Still fuzzy, did a lot of damage over the years and shit like that. But I remember buying the Punk You compilation and them being on there, and just after hearing them just going fucking full balls deep into this group and loving them. And now they finally came to America that I was aware of. I'm sure they've done it multiple times, but now that I was aware of, and me and a couple of good friends went and go see them. And when I'm talking about Time Machine, like we all got together, and it was just like we're getting ready to go to a normal show. We're pre-gaming, we're drinking. Unfortunately, I didn't have 40s, and they were fucking drinking IPAs. And you all know how I feel about IPAs. And I'm not going to talk shit because I was at a friend's house and he was offering me something in his house. And when you're at somebody's house, you respect what they have to offer you. If you don't, fucking bring your own shit. So don't downplay when somebody's offering you something. If you're going to do that, just bring your own shit and cover all the bases. So it wasn't my flavor, but it fucking had some kick, and we were all pre-gaming and hanging out and shit like that. And we get the Uber, and the Uber's fucking, it felt like it was forever because it was like a 25-minute long Uber. But once we got to the show, the atmosphere and the setting, there were like dirty old pieces of shit there, because this is an old band. This is a band that became active in the 70s. So, there was fucking people twice my age there. And I'm sure they felt the same age that I felt. I felt like I was fucking 12 years old at this show. Just because that's that whole time machine aspect, is the youthfulness of a moment. And you don't have to obey all of these social constructs of, I'm this age, so I need to act this certain way. I need to have these certain things. I need to be in this certain position. You don't fucking need to follow any of that shit, all right? There's only a couple of things, in my opinion, that you need to fucking follow. Pay your fucking bills, and fucking be responsible in all of those aspects, as in getting your ass up and going to work and pay your bills. If you've got those two things covered, then who fucking cares whether you have your children, you don't have your children, whether you do drugs, whether you don't, whether you drink, whether you don't. That doesn't matter to anybody or anything. There's no fucking there should be no, oh, you're this age, you should be acting that way. Fuck that. That's what somebody who's bitter and sour in their life, that's what they tell you when they see you having fun and they're not having fun. No, you shouldn't be acting that way at your age. This and that. Fucking that's what a bitter soul is gonna tell you. All right? Because what's the saying? Misery loves company. There's no right and wrong way to act at any fucking age. You know, I mean, as far as like doing dumb illegal shit like porch picking and all of that shit, things that nobody at fucking 40 years old should be arrested for fucking shoplifting. Either you have that mastered to the point where you don't get arrested, or you don't fucking do it. Period. Now, that's just my opinion. If you're a fucking 45-year-old man that shoplifts and fucking you get enjoyment out of it, who the fuck am I? Don't even fucking obey my construct. Don't care about what somebody's saying you should be doing at a certain age, because that's all bullshit. It's all shit that's pushed on you. Oh, you shouldn't be pogoing in a pit with a bunch of fucking people with a 40 in your hand at your age. Suck my dick. Have you ever been 35? Pogoing in a fucking mosh pit with a bunch of your boys under your arms, fucking listening to a live punk band? You wouldn't be fucking arguing with me if you were in that position, because it was fucking amazing. I felt glorious doing that with a bunch of fucking middle-aged fucking people. It was fucking amazing. Like I said, I've never felt so youthful. Now, there is one thing. Time is a bitch on the body. I'm saying you should feel you shouldn't feel like you have to act any specific way for any age, but you should prepare for being a certain age. Act any goddamn way you want, but the older you get, motherfucker, stretch or hit the gym. Eat a little bit right, at least 4 days a week. Give me a little bit of that eating right, all right? Because your body does change. Your mind doesn't have to change. Your personality doesn't have to change. Your fucking attitude doesn't have to fucking change at all. But, I mean, bodies are like plants. Bodies are like fucking anything else that gets fucking old. They break the fuck down. And if you're in the fucking punk rock life, and if you're fucking drinking 40s and fucking blowing rails and all of that shit's gonna catch up with you. So get ahead of the game, do a little bit of stretching, eat right 4 days a week or some shit. Hit the fucking gym. I can't express it enough. If you watch my show, you know I fucking always talk about the importance of exercise and the fucking older you get. If you're fucking in your 20s and you only exercise one fucking day a week, then fucking go do it. But fucking always increase the amount of exercise and stretching or yoga or any of that shit. Always increase that the older you get. Because if you want to feel young and you want to live that younger lifestyle of fucking having a goddamn good time, you want to be able to do these things without feeling like an old piece of shit getting injured. You don't want to get injured in a fucking pit at 40 years old and everybody at work being like, what happened? It was like, I was two-stepping in the pit for this band and fucking I fucking blew my hip out. Get the fuck out of here. Now that will make you fucking feel old, all right? So get those elastic bands, do them stretches, do some squats. Fucking, if you're gonna work out and you don't like working out, hit the bench, the squat, and the deadlift. And do that 3 days a week. If you don't like doing any of that shit, do that every other day, 3 days a week, and only do them 3 workouts. If you don't work out. If you work out, you know you're just always gonna fucking add new and more fun things to do. But this all comes down to like I said, this is when I first read about like something in the time machine, you know, props to Anton LaVey and all of that shit. He wrote about it. I tried to look it up today to reference it and give you all a chapter idea and shit like that, but I couldn't fucking find it. But the fact that time machines do exist and it's not like a sci-fi thing. It's a mentality thing. It's you can place yourself in any place in time as long as you remember and feel the place that you were at that moment. And I was there with my boy Wowie, and I was there with fucking Chaos, and I was there with fucking Jeff and Tawa, and I was fucking ripping it up with fucking Willie and Paul, and we were all fucking... You wouldn't have been able, other than the fucking wrinkles on our faces, you wouldn't have been able to decipher us from fucking 12-year-old fucking kids just getting into punk rock to fucking 35 and 45-year-old pieces of shit fucking hiding beers in all of our pockets and running up to the front of the stage, singing along to fucking Feeling All Right with the Crew. It was a fucking amazing time. And the whole point of this one is don't let somebody shit on you or any of that because you're doing something that they don't think is appropriate for their age, because there is no age value on anything. This isn't a Parker Brothers game or any of that 3 to fucking 99 or any of that shit. You are how you feel. And as long as you're fucking paying your bills and going to work, who the fuck gives a fuck about any of that shit? You know? Hey, thanks for fucking watching. Hit the subscribe button. Fucking follow this shit. That's how we get it out there. Share it with your friends. Put it on your page. And I'm on all other social media shits. Instagram, fucking Twitter, the Facebook. I try and put different shit on them, but they're all kind of linked together. Share the damn thing, please. All right? That's how you get it out there. And, just keep it going. I'll have some fucking merch soon. I said that last time, but this time I fucking mean it. And I'll be putting out maybe a second show. I start throwing little shits out there, but usually everything's always released on a Monday. So thanks. The fuck out of here.